Welcome, man. So what you got for me?
I'm just trying to return these shoes.
Let me see him pull them out. No, you hold them. You just hold them right there. Those are some nice shoes, right? Those shoes are you. You know those shoes are you. So I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna let you keep those shoes. And I'm gonna give you 20 bucks just to say, you know what? Now I know how good I look, all right? We got a deal?
All right, cool. Sounds like a deal.
Now you can say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in Dallas at Sneaker Politics with the owner of the Mavs and one of the stars of Shark Tank, Mark Cuban.
What's up, Joe?
Gonna do some sneaker shopping today. Gonna see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Mark, I want to start early 2000s because I feel like Media Day was kind of like your time to shine a little bit.
Yeah.
You had like a bunch of players with signature deals, but talk about these days. But these Air Force Ones that you had, they're a woven luxury from Italy.
Yeah.
I saw they're on Sotheby's now, not the personal pair, but like that model for like $1,500.
Yeah.
You were kind of showing out on Media Days.
I knew, right? I knew early, right?
Yeah.
I had to kind of pick it up. Yeah, I had a whole little collection of Air Force Ones that I still have.
Okay.
But I didn't keep the boxes. That was my only mistake.
Got it.
But yeah, I tried to always look good because when you're dealing with Nash and Dirk and Michael Finley especially, if I didn't, they were killing me.
And the thing is, for some kids that may not be aware of Michael Finley had a crazy Jordan deal, like a lot of special early Jordan deal. Do you remember like the shoes coming in for him?
Yeah, well see, here's the backstory on Finn, right?
Okay.
So he's from Chicago and he won a contest to play Michael Jordan one-on-one, right? And he had the Jerry curl work and everything, it was hysterical. But that kind of hooked him up with Michael. And so when he got to the Mavs, Finn was all about fashion. Literally, he had a different suit for every game. And when it came to sneakers, I mean, he was top notch.
And I love that because it was the era of like Quentin Richardson had a shoe deal, Mike Bibby and Michael Finley. I just remember being a kid looking like, oh, white and blue special makeup Jordans. They must have been coming in.
Yep.
And then there was I think it was like 2003, 2004. You wore a pair of Jordan Trunners was the model and they were in black and blue. Was he hooking you up or you were?
No, actually, we went to the Nike store, right? And then so they hooked me up there. They were, we went up to Portland and they were like, here's a shopping cart.
Wow.
And I was like, everywhere off the rack, man. Those shoes last me a long time.
So you were at like the employee store in Portland?
Yeah, exactly. And they just said, have at it, right? So I got everything.
And when did you like notice athletes getting lucrative sneaker deals? You know, we'll get to Luka's deal later, but like when did you notice it was like a big thing?
Well, with MJ, obviously, because you know, I got to be friends with MJ and then I went to his basketball camp.
Okay.
So he was always talking shit about everything. And then when he bought the Hornets, you know, Finn was always about it. And like even talking to Dirk, like Dirk had a Nike deal, but he wasn't about getting a signature shoe.
Right.
But guys, you know, on the Mavs where I'd go to NBA All-Star and that was it, right?
Yeah.
They weren't styling anything. It was all about the sneakers.
Mark, another shoe that you used to wear that's pretty relevant now, it was an N1 slip-on.
Oh yeah, I remember.
The post game, but there was a doc recently, and they were talking about how for like 2 years that shoe and another shoe called the Tai Chi was killing it.
Everywhere.
Were you paying attention to like brands on the come up and what they were doing in the space?
Yeah, just because I'm all about comfort first. But like I said, with the players always watching what you wear, like they don't look at your face, they don't look at your clothes, they look straight at your sneakers, right? And so, yeah, I was paying attention.
There's a great picture, I think you're going to greet Hakeem and like you just see the N1 logo on it. And I was like, these must have been his go-to for a while.
Sure, right? Because you can just slip them on and just go everywhere. I can wear them anytime. I can work out with them. So yeah, I probably have them somewhere.
Awesome. And, you know, we talked about MJ a little bit, but you said that you almost had him before the Wizards. Was that true?
No, it's no lie. So I went to meet, David Falk called me up after I bought the Mavs, who was Michael's agent. And he was like, well, we're getting ready. I'm like, I heard Michael might come back, right? He goes, well, we're getting ready to sign this deal with the Wizards. And I go to meet MJ for the first time, and he's got all the paperwork just laid out there to sign with the Wizards. I'm like, here's your last chance to get it right. I'll match the same deal. I mean, I was playing Shark Tank before Shark Tank was born, right? But, you know, he went through what he committed to.
Close, though.
Close.
Speaking about Shark Tank, do you remember any, like, good footwear pitches and kind of not so good footwear pitches?
Yeah, I mean, look, everybody's always got the next sneaker, right? They always
Yes.
think their look is being the best. You know, we've had slip-ons come on. I can't remember the name of the company, but somebody came on. It's been like 5 years where it was for maintenance, right? Just keeping your shoes looking good.
Yeah.
And it was one of the times where I wanted the deal and somebody else got it. Which
Okay.
never happens. Never
Yeah,
happens,
you
right?
usually
If I use
win.
the deal,
You come
want
in,
a deal.
you know, the contestants are always like, are you fully out? They're waiting for you
You're
at the
waiting
last
for
second.
me, yeah, but for some reason they wanted to go elsewhere. But yeah, so that was the only deal because it's a hard business.
Yeah.
Right. It really, I mean, I've been an investor in stadium goods. I'm an investor in Mula kicks, right, for women. And so I try to pay attention to the business side.
Yeah.
This is one of the hardest businesses ever.
And we talked a little bit about investments. Has like a major sneaker brand ever asked for you to invest in at all?
No, I mean, I had a conversation with Michael Jordan once about doing my own shoe, but it was too much work, right?
Okay, like you asked MJ for advice.
Yeah, no, but
What'd he say?
he said you could do it, right?
Really?
He goes, you bring it to Nike and Jordan, and we'll figure something out. But I was like, that's too much work.
Okay.
But no big brands have ever asked me to invest. The best one I've got is Mula kicks because from actual usage, like for women playing, girls playing middle school or high school or college basketball, there really hasn't been anything designed for them that they can play in and look good.
Absolutely.
So that was my first step, and it's a woman-owned business, so I like to support.
Awesome. Mark, we'll get to the Luka deal, but one thing we have to talk about the Skechers spokesperson. The thing that I love about it is like you were unapologetic, and you used to tweet like, "Listen, I'm all about comfort, so I don't want to hear anything."
For real, like literally, I was in a movie theater. I was in Manhattan Beach, and I just decided to go see a movie.
Yeah.
And the guy comes up, "You're wearing Skechers." I'm like, "You worked for Skechers." He goes,
Okay.
"We're gonna get you a deal." So I did a commercial with him.
Wow,
And I still
easy.
like it. Really
Go to
easy.
a movie, come out with the deal.
Boom, right?
Love that. Talking about Luka, we had him on the show maybe a year or so ago, and we shot him right here. He got a Jordan deal recently. You're wearing Luka
Yes, I
ones.
love these. Yeah.
Talk
Love
about that deal and what it means like for the Mavs and for him, obviously.
Yeah, for Luka, I mean, Luka's authentic. One of the beautiful things about him, he is who he is. He doesn't try to be something. He's not different when the cameras are on. He loves shoes, man.
Yeah.
He loves shoes. And he loves colors, he loves design, and he's all about it. So you'll see him like try all different styles, all different looks. And then what he released like last year and this year, they look good.
Yeah.
And they're comfortable and they're light. So it's not like, like for me, I like to wear them and use them. Like you can play ball in them.
Is he hooking you up now?
No, I make sure. Like,
Okay.
I got the family hookup.
Yeah,
for sure.
put aside.
I'm like,
put
Luka,
aside
I pay
some-
you enough money. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. And then like during the playoffs, you were wearing like the 35s and it was like major news, like Mark Cuban is wearing,
Yeah, because I know like if I'm sitting before a game, all those pictures are going to be taken. So I'm trying to help my guy out for sure.
Absolutely. And one thing that we have to talk about, your GM, Nico Harrison.
Yeah.
Came from Nike and was like Kobe's right-hand man. I was reading up on him last night and he had such a long history with Nike and like the marketing for Kobe and stuff like that. What similarities can you see in like strategy in terms of coming from that job to this job?
Nico worked at Nike for 19 years and he worked his way up from just being a rep to like being at the top, right? And you have to understand how to manage people. You have to understand how to build culture. You have to know how to negotiate. You have to know how to relate to players. You have to know how to evaluate talent. You have to know marketability. All the things that mattered at Nike for Nico were the same here.
Awesome. Last thing, don't have to give a big spiel, but how excited are you for the season? Almost there, right?
Let's go Mavs!
Almost there.
Yeah, no, we're ready, right? Season's about to start. Luka's Luka. When you have a top 2 player in the NBA, Christian Wood, Spencer Dinwiddie, the whole crew, we got a good squad.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about everything. Now's the easy part. Browse the shelves, see what you're going to take home.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. Let's go.
do it.
Mark, thank you for coming to Sneaker Politics today, man. What you looking at? What's
first,
catching your
congrats,
eye?
man. I love all entrepreneurs and what you've been able to build is special.
Appreciate you.
Congrats. Like I got 2 kids that are into shoes. Alyssa, Grace, and Cuban, who I just see the ACGs.
The initials?
Yeah, so Alyssa, Grace, so I gotta get these no matter what.
Okay.
Do you have these in other colors?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so we'll figure out what color for sure. My son, I know, would love these.
Okay.
And let's see where else we go over here. You know what, I gotta go with I love these shoes, but they're North Carolina colors. And so I just can't go there. But, and one of these for my son.
Okay.
And I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I'm easy,
We'll
man.
get the sizes and we'll get you out of here.
How you find everything I heard today?
Man, it was awesome. The store was awesome. I appreciate it. What's my total?
So it's gonna be 608.35.
It's a bargain.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and get these for you.
Damn.
I had something too that we wanted to give you
All
as
right.
well. Yes, sir. So these right here are the Politics ASICs. It's our latest collaboration with ASIC brand.
That's cool.
We did a theme for Veterans Day called Always Ready. Just want to, show some love, so.
That's very cool, man. We do, the Mavs do a Seat for Soldiers every year where we bring in injured military from local bases.
Okay.
So I'll rep these at that game, man.
Oh, for sure. Make sure you tag us on that.
For sure. That's the deal, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Jake and Alyssa are gonna freak out.
Oh yeah, that's for your daughter right there.
Okay.
This for your son.
Thank you.
The boss will get paid last, man.
Boss gets paid last, man. Appreciate it.
No problem, brother. Have a good one.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
So, Mark came through. Thank you so much for taking the time.
No, thank you guys. This is amazing.
You know where to find him. Shark Tank, ABC, and also all season with the Mavs. Good luck.
Let's go Mavs. Appreciate it. Thanks to Politics.